Hey guys, what's going on? Jeff here from Films at Home, and in today's video we're going to do something a little bit different. I've had a lot of people asking me lately on Instagram and on YouTube as they're seeing different things in the background of my videos like Funko Pops and different collectibles and sort of like movie memorabilia and autographed things that they kind of wanted to see what else I had in this room, which, you know, the movie room right here is still a little bit in reorganization mode, so it's a little bit messy. This is just the third bedroom in my house, so I'm trying to do the most I can with the space for right now. But people have been asking to show off things, you know, up close and a little more personal, and so it's been a while since I did anything like that. And so in this video I want to show off, you know, some of my collectibles, some of my autographs, and a lot of other cool things I have in the room that aren't necessarily Blu-ray and 4K, but are all movie related. The first thing I want to look at, this is probably something you see in every one of my videos. Here's my usual video backdrop. And up on top, I actually have a bunch of horror movie Funko Pops, which are pretty cool. So I've got Carrie here. I've got Danny Torrance from The Shining. And I've got this Michael Myers here, which is super cool because this one is actually signed by John Carpenter. So I love the Michael Myers. That one is one of my favorites. I've got Norman Bates, I've got Leatherface. Also have this Jason mask, which is signed by Kane Hodder, who was Jason in Friday the 13th, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then I actually have some just other random Funkos over here. A Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader. This one I got for going to see Blade Runner 2049 the first weekend. They give you a Jared Leto pop from that movie. I've got one from The Godfather, Michael Corleone, and then Hagrid from Harry Potter. And so those are the Funko Pops that are on display up there. And then if you come down here, I have sort of these bigger props. This is Michael Myers. I actually bought this Dickies shirt just to make him up. It's a mannequin bust behind there. I need to actually paint these black so that it's not so bright. But this is the Michael Myers 2018 Trick or Treat Studios mask. Didn't have it redone. I kept it as it is. This is the Leatherface Trick or Treat Studios mask, which is actually really detailed. I really like this one. And then this is my Freddy Krueger bust. This is actually like silicone, and it's really lifelike and kind of creepy. The eyeballs are actually like glass. It's really cool. Comes with the sweater, and it's all on a stand from Slash House Studios. So if you don't know Slash House Studios, he's kind of he's an independent creator, mostly on Instagram, and he makes busts like this. His Freddy one is great. He does some Jason, Friday the 13th. He does Art the Clown from Terrifier, as well as a few others. He always mixes it up, but I highly recommend checking him out. And then down here is actually where I have some autograph stuff. This is the Us 4K Steelbook signed by Jordan Peele. Also have some props from Us. This is the rabbit's foot scissors. So I've got some really cool stuff from the movie. Then down here, I've got Halloween 35th Anniversary Digibook signed to me from John Carpenter. I've got The Room on Blu-ray signed by Tommy Wiseau. I've got Hobbs and Shaw signed by the director. And I've got that new Trolls Steelbook that's also signed by the director. So some really cool stuff on display over here. And this is all where I take my videos, but this is the backdrop. So there's all kinds of stuff over in this corner. Now as I move over here, we've got John Carpenter autographed 8x10 signed to me. I picked this up at a Goodwill, believe it or not, but this is Wes Craven. It is authentic. It's real Sharpie. And I got this actually before he died. Never met the guy in person, but love having the autograph. And then I have Nick Offerman, who signed an autograph to me, as well as an Al Pacino over there. And the curtain's a little bit in the way right now because I'm working on that. And then just another Jason mask. I really like the different variants on Friday the 13th masks, so I have a couple of those floating around. As we move along the room, one thing that you may have noticed in other videos, I actually collect some shot glasses too. All the different places I've been, so Charleston, Key West, Montreal, Hockey Hall of Fame, Portland, Maine, all kinds of stuff. Disney, Niagara Falls, as well as some other ones. I've got Batman, Superman, Cape Cod, all kinds of stuff in there. So those are pretty cool. And then over on this shelf, where I actually have my side speaker, I have a bunch of stuff. So more Funko Pops. I've got Harley Quinn and, yeah, the Joker from Suicide Squad. Another Harley Quinn stand up here. really cool kind of extra big Funko of the creature from Alien, as well as this Colonial Marines Alien statue, which actually came with the video game. I bought the game for $5 just to get that. Then over here I've got, you know, Johnny Cash. I've got all the Guardians of the Galaxy, as well as Hulk, Thor, Captain America. Got my awesome Predator set right here, which the mask comes off on. This thing is incredible. Bought it from Amazon Japan probably 5 years ago for $100. These are now super rare. These are going for like $500 on eBay. I have Batman statue here from the video game, collector's edition of Arkham Asylum, I believe. I'd have to double check on that. And then some box sets from Arrow, an Interstellar IMAX exclusive poster. And then my Jon Snow sword with the Night's Watch oath behind it. I really like this. It's just mounted up on the wall, but it's super detailed. You can see incredibly detailed all the way down. And it is like, it's serious stuff. It's real steel, it's sharp. Over here on this shelf, I do have some sports stuff here. Bruins signed jersey. I've got to put up my Red Sox one. I've got some signed balls and stuff like that. Some different bobbleheads, autographs, all my championship rings. And then down here, this is actually signed by Mickey Ward from The Fighter. Boxing glove, says Irish Mickey Ward on it. I won that in a silent auction. And so since it's related to movies, I thought it was super cool to have. And then just some more sports stuff over here. Obviously, I'm a big sports fan, but up on top of the movies over here, I have the Force FX Darth Vader lightsaber, which sits on top of this shelf. I can actually turn this thing on. It is pretty cool. Really nice, and it has all kinds of sound effects. Love having this. Absolutely looks incredible when the lights are off. And the sound effects are so cool. So super excited about getting that. I got that for Christmas a couple years ago. My wife bought it for me. And then down here, I'm trying to figure out what to do with these guys, but I got some big, Darth Vader's missing his arm right now, but I got some big Darth Vader and Superman. These guys are like probably, I don't know, 2.5, 3 feet tall, so they're pretty cool. Now the last thing over here, which is also, actually I've got some stuff on this shelf. So I've got the Guardians of the Galaxy Awesome Mix Volume 1. Volume 1 here and Volume 2. These are real cassette tapes I got at Urban Outfitters. I've got a Terminator skull, which came with Terminator Genesis on Blu-ray. And I've got this weird guy over here. I think he is from Big Hero 6. I'm honestly not even sure where I got him. But I have him over there as a Funko Pop. I don't even know what the name is. But over here is what's some really cool stuff. And if you've been following on YouTube lately, you know I've been talking about donating movies to the Navy, and a lot of you guys have donated. I've been working on this for, 2 or 3 years now, and of course there's dog hair on everything, because that's what happens when you have 2 dogs with white hair. But these are some of the cool things that I got from the different ships that we've adopted. And so sometimes they'll send hats like this, the USS Thomas Hudner. This is a crew cap, the USS Preble, the USS Laboon. Really cool stuff. I mean, this one is super nice with all the embroidery. But then sometimes they'll also send coins. And so this is from the USS Ronald Reagan. This is the official ship coin, which you can only buy on the ship. Also have one from, this is, I think, the USS Preble. Yep, that goes with the hat back here, the camo hat. And then this one, this last one is, I thought it was from the, yeah, it is. It's from the USS Cole, which is really historically relevant. We donated to them, but they actually got hit with a terrorist attack a year before 9/11. Some people basically drove a little dinky boat up to the side of the USS Cole and blew it up. They had like this little tiny boat, but they loaded it with explosives, blew it up, blew a hole in it. I think some service members were killed in that attack. It was a big deal before 9/11. It was kind of like almost a precursor to that, which was kind of crazy. So that's a very, historic, relevant ship, which we were very happy to donate to. And so, it's just really cool to get these things back. You get letters from the captains and other stuff. But, as we've donated movies, they've sent out all kinds of goodies to just let you know they appreciate what we're doing. And so if you guys do have anything you want to donate, definitely send me an email and I can hook you up with the contact information so that you can help any Blu-rays or DVDs. As long as they're in working condition and they have their, their cases, we can take them. So this is just, I want to show this off because I've been talking about it lately and it's pretty cool stuff. Now, the last thing I want to show here, if you walk outside of this room out into the hallway, is some cool posters I have. And starting with these are like patent posters of, they're like scans of the original patents for like film reels, which are really cool. I have this awesome French King Kong poster. You can tell it's French, avec, that means with, Fay. Everything's in French, but I absolutely love the artwork on this. I think it's the best looking King Kong poster. Obviously got my big Jaws poster. Someday I'm hoping to get one signed. And then I do have a poster of The Thing, which is, again, signed by John Carpenter. This is the Scream Factory. This is the poster that came with the Blu-ray of The Thing. And then another patent poster here of another film reel, which is pretty cool. It just goes with the room and the aesthetic. So guys, that's pretty much it for the video. Just wanted to show off some other portions of the room, which I probably kind of scanned over quickly in past videos, but I've also got a lot of new subscribers. Maybe not everyone has seen a little bit of the room tour. If you haven't seen the full room tour, go check it out. It's back a few months. Actually, it's probably back about a year at this point, which is crazy. I've been here for over a year, almost a year and a half now in the new house. But go check that out. But this gives you a closer look at some of the collectibles, Funkos, autographs, just kind of cool stuff I have that isn't physical media, but is, eventually when I do what I want to do and I have a room that is a little bit bigger and we expand and I have more room to display this stuff, I think it's going to be really cool. But I do have a ton of nice stuff that I just wanted to show off because it's interesting. I've been collecting that. And so I don't just collect, like the movies themselves, but I collect, memorabilia and autographs and other collectibles that are related to movies. So I'm overall just a movie geek, I guess. But that gave you a good look at that. So hopefully you guys liked the video. Definitely remember to subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications so you know when new videos go live. Leave me a comment, let me know what you thought, and if you enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate if you could leave me a like. I have some more stuff coming soon, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. Check out all the links down in the description, and I'll be back very soon. We got some cool 4K stuff coming in recently, and a lot of actually cool Blu-rays too that I really need to show off. So stay tuned for those. I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a great weekend.